We have some social media questions. Buff Vigso on Twitter. What do people get wrong about Kobe Bryant?
That he was aloof and that he was arrogant and divisive. All of those things aren't true.
Buff also asks, do you think he would come out of retirement and still be successful?
Well, A, I don't think he would come out of retirement. B, if he did, he would be successful.
Could he coach?
You know what? He coaches his daughter's, I think, her 11 or 12-year-old team called the Mambas, and they're quite good, actually. But on the NBA level, he could coach, whether he'd want to coach. It's a grueling life. He's been through that already. He's got other things he wants to do with his life and his business. So I don't see that happening.
Jim Maher on the Larry King Now blog. What makes L.A. such a special sports town?
Well, in case you haven't noticed, the weather's pretty good. 12 years, I mean 12 months a year. So I moved here during the blizzard of '78, Larry. Literally, it was blizzarding in Boston when I left. When I landed, it was 84 degrees. Why would I ever go back? And, you know, it is the entertainment and sports capital of the world. I know New Yorkers probably feel differently, and I'm, you know, transplanted New Yorker, but it's a wonderful place to live, raise a family, and a great sports town.
Jim also asks, over time, will the town get behind both football teams?
I think so. I think, you know, L.A., like any other town, but any big city needs a winner, and teams start winning. I think both teams have a shot at it. I mean, if we look at the Clippers, for example, you know, they were the doormat.
I love the Clippers.
Right, and they were a doormat for a long time. Then they started to play well. The city got behind the team.
By the way, this team,
yeah.
this Clipper team, no star. Very interesting team.
I agree. They're a lot of fun for me to shoot. I mean, of course, I miss Chris and Blake and DJ. That was a different time. It was a different era. I think what they've assembled and how Doc is playing these guys is fantastic.
Jerry West.
Yeah, and Jerry, yeah. Well, the genius, the logo himself.
Bill Duttweiler on the Larry King Now blog. Are certain players easier to photograph than others?
Well, certain players are just innately photogenic. I mean, magic in that smile. You know, Michael Jordan with his incredible physique and just his presence. Kobe the same way. Shaq, bigger than life. But yeah, some are easier just because of themselves, of what they look like.
Ethan Plicky on the Larry King Now blog. Is there an athlete from yesteryear who you would have loved to capture?
Would have loved to have shot Elgin Baylor. You probably saw Elgin play.
Great player.
Yeah, I never saw Elgin play.
Saw him play Seattle.
Right, really?
Yeah, when he came to the Garden.
And everyone talks about Elgin this and Elgin that and comparing even back to Michael Jordan's day and Kobe and everyone else. And I would have just loved to have witnessed him playing and had the chance to photograph him.
What do you love most about sports photography?
I love that every game is different. I can go to a game between two mediocre teams and still come away with photos that that I'm proud of. That not that I just did my job, but that the athletes are so amazing. And it's like a ballet every single night, you know, that's unscripted.
Never miss a beat. Subscribe to Larry King Now and watch new episodes every day.